Welcome back, everyone. I am Cameron, and fuck, I actually look like shit. Because I'm really sick, and I've been watching my old videos. There's a new hate comment on one of my videos, and this one kid just said fatty, and I'm like, whatever. So I start looking back at all my videos, and I see this one video where me and Andrew were hanging out, and then oh shit, I can't even, oh my god. I forgot all the fucking rules. Like, not to say his name, or shit will happen, or I will leave you guys right here just for a minute. Actually, no, I'll take you guys with me, because then it'll get boring, and then my screen will actually fucking glitch. Because when I'm not around my screen, I hear static, so weird. Everybody's fucking asleep, so. This is my bedroom. The same room that me and Andrew filmed the video in. Except this time, it's a little bit more, no, it's not even more trashed, it's less trashed. But, oh hell no. My brother's fucking Xbox is on. That's fucking great. So, you guys wait right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. I know my hair's a mess. I've been sick lately, so I've mostly been in bed. But, yeah. So, fuck. So, now, the title, another story about him. Since I've been forgetting over, like, what, the past year? Like, since that video was uploaded? Not to say his name, or shit will happen. I've been saying his name a lot lately, and shit has been getting worse and more. What the whatever. Also, trying not to make this lighthearted, but I have a Lenny face on my arm. Don't know why. I think it was just because I was hanging out with my friends last night, but I was hanging out with Hazel and Cyanide, but that's off topic. So, another story about him. Now, what I want to say before, you know what, I'll move this. What I want to say before I actually talk to you guys about these other experiences with this thing, better words, is he's supposed to be taken seriously. Like, I started seeing him at the age of 7 after some traumatic bullshit, and then we started talking, and then shit got creepier and crazier after that. If I would ever say his name, then whoops, here I am. And shit like that. It's been going on maybe 5 years since I'm 12 now. So I would say good 4 or 5 years. Now, Jocelyn did say in one of her live streams that possibly were deleted that I do this for fun, which I'm not going to start shit, but I'm just gonna say that I don't do it for fun. These things are supposed to be taken seriously, and literally my mom's like, Cameron, why were you talking to yourself, like, the other night? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I know when you always have fevers, your eyes roll to the back of your head and then you start talking. And I'm like, is that my fucking cat? Lightning! He shook. I just opened the door and he ran away. Whatever. But my mom's like, yeah, whenever you're like really sick, you start talking. And it's not even like your voice. And mind you, I am Corey, so my voice is a little bit deeper, but she means it's more raspier. And I'm like, what? She's like, it sounds really scratchy, and it seems like you've been buried and been eating really rock solid dirt for like the past 200 years. And the first voice I could think of that's really raspy at times was Jeff, but we all know Jeff. He wouldn't fucking come out and be a little asshole like that. But the one who mostly would take control is Ben. As you all know, he has been running this channel a lot. Like, cryptic messages in the About section, playlists, pictures for the live streams, weird videos that don't even make sense, and reaction videos. Ben has been here for most of this little thing that I would call a career. And I just want to say, oh fuck, I did say his name. See, this is really hard to like not say his name. It's so damn hard. Like, I remember in one of the live streams I was watching, I called him He Who Shall Not Be Named, but then I started cussing myself out because he wanted us to say his name. And he was using Andrew's fucking channel to get me to say it. Now, my voice was a little bit high-pitched back then. People are like, wow, what are you, a guy going through puberty? And I'm like, duh. But I just want to say that dealing with fucking glitches like this isn't easy. So, back to one of the stories that I was going to share. So the first one, it's like the dream, like, typical dream stuff that I've had since the beginning of this channel. One of the videos of me talking with my friend Michael, that got deleted. And we started playing on, like, his fucking Nintendo and shit like that. But that's out of the fucking question. Because fucking I don't remember, like, that one in particular. I just remember shit going wrong. But what I'm going to share with y'all today, it's a keeper. It's one that I would never forget. So, I went to bed. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna take my melatonin and go to bed. She's like, okay, I just gotta go to the store. So, I get in bed, I take my melatonin, and then instantly I just, like, pass out, which it takes me a good hour to actually fall asleep. So, I'm asleep. I wake up in this fucking wooden-ass chair. And then I look up, and I'm like, there's nothing there. What the fuck am I doing here? And then I see him walking towards me. And then he's like, enjoy your sleep? And I'm like, no, why the fuck am I here again? And then he's like, well, your past few experiences haven't been so well. And those are my fucking cats. And at this point, he's starting to really get on my nerves. So I'm like, why the fuck am I back here? Like, having a little bit of attitude in my fucking voice. He's like, don't you dare fucking yell at me. And then everything started fucking shaking. And then everything stopped, and he's like, just shut up and I'll be right back. So then I stay quiet. I see like a little ball on the floor, so I just like pick it up because my arms, like, they were free, but not my legs. They were tied into knots that I couldn't get out. So I picked up the ball and I started throwing it in the air. For whatever reason, I just played with a ball instead of trying to get out. Dream logic, people. But this son of a bitch walks back in. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, playing with a ball. What's your issue, faggot? And now, I shouldn't have said that. I know I shouldn't have. Because it's really mean. But back then, I didn't fucking know. So then, I'm like, I apologize for saying that. And he's like, go the fuck to sleep. So he just shanked me in the fucking neck with a fucking syringe. Then I woke back up. And my mom's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, what? She's like, you hit me. And I'm like, no, I didn't. She's like, do you, like, do stuff in your sleep? And I'm like, Mom, I had the worst fucking dream ever. She's like, okay, go back to bed. This time I'm gonna check on you, like, every 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I fell back asleep. And that's it, really. Because once I dream, I don't dream for a while. Like, it's strange. But next dream, probably the last one I'm going to talk about. I went to sleep, as usual. This happened when I was 9. So, I went to sleep. I'm like, good night, Mom. And then I walk onto the bus in my dream. And then I seen the bus driver. He's like, Cameron, how you doing today? I'm like, okay, good. I was like his favorite person. He told me that numerous times when I was on the bus when I was younger. So I get on, sit all the way in the back, because even though younger kids are supposed to sit in the front, like, he would always let me sit in the back. So I'm just sitting there in the back looking out the window, and I see none other than this little asshole waving at me from the playground. Now, the bus, it's more than 20 feet away from the frickin' playground. And we started to drive off, and Ben was waving. And then I passed out on the bus, and then I was in the school. We would always, like, go to school really early sometimes, like, for when I was in 4th grade, I think. I went to school really early for this thing called Fast Math. It would help me with math, and it didn't help. It was boring. I hated it. My mom's like, no, I'm gonna take you out of that, because that seems really shitty. So I got out of it, like, a while later. So, frickin', no, like, in my dream I would have been, like, in 3rd grade. I don't fucking remember. But, I hated the stream only because everything that I used that had some sort of thing to do with electricity bogged out on me. I would get so pissed that the teachers are like, Cameron, what's wrong? And I'm like, this fucking thing won't work. And they're like, I don't know how it's bugging out on you. Try this other one. Bugs out. Try this one. Literally she made the student that was using the computer go to my old computer. I would fuck that one up. And the student who used mine was perfectly fine. And everything I touched for the rest of the day would fuck up. Specifically on me. And now I know what you guys are thinking. Cameron, then try to wake yourself up. Bitch, I couldn't. It sucked being in this bullshit. But that's, like, how it ended, it was really weird. So I get home, I'm like, Mom, I had the worst day ever. She's like, what up? And then I'm like, you never say what up. And then Ben comes out of the fucking kitchen. He's like, how was your dream? And then I woke up. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't start cussing till I was 9. I remember, like, the first cuss word I said was holy hell. That was when I was, like, 6. That's the first one I remember. Like, off the top of my head. But that's basically it. Now, I want to dive deeper into this little fucker, and I realized I just said his name again. Now, it's honestly hard for me to use different names for people that have given me a lot of shit. Like, I use Jocelyn's real name because everybody knows Jocelyn by now. I use Maria's name. I use Paige's name. I even use Anti and Dark's name, which, because they've shown up in my videos and everyone's like, oops, Darky Poo. But I try not to use Ben's because he's a fucking attention seeker. Much like Anti, Ben will show up if you do say his name. I just fucking said it. You know what? I don't really care anymore. I'm going to start using his name no matter fucking what. And I'm going to fucking go out into the living room because I hate sitting on a toilet seat when I can just sit on a fucking couch and chill. Okay. Come on. But I hate this. And Andrew, he fucking... I don't want to dive into the shit with Andrew right now, but long story short, he's with the fucking person I hate the most at the moment, which is Brandon. I think I've told you guys about him. I think that's either my mom or my brother. Whatever. But, what the fuck? Okay, my cat just jumped over the couch. Okay. Yay, I'm sleepy. But what I want to say is Ben isn't something to be messed with. You try summoning him, and it don't work, he will make your life a living hell. If it does work, he'll still make your life a living hell. There's no way out of it. Like, whatsoever. So, what I want to say is, be careful. Don't even talk about him. If you want to do it, then just write about it in the comments. Ask me anything you want, or anything you don't know yet. And I will tell you, because I will. Trust me. I will, because I want you guys to know. But if anything happens to this live stream, you and I both know it's probably him. So I'm going to go back to watching my old videos on my Lou Woods channel. If you haven't subscribed to that channel yet, even though I can't post on it anymore, please do so. Subscribe to this channel